Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, New Jersey.
Patterson, Newark, put the guns down.
iHeartRadio, Connecticut, what's happening? Morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. What's happening out here?
How was
Welcome back.
everybody? Thank you.
How was that unofficial Negro holiday called All-Star Weekend, sir?
It was definitely ratchet.
Of course it was.
They turned Houston upside down.
Of course them niggas did.
I mean, I went out there. I said, I'm going to try some different restaurants. I'm going to see where George Bush lives.
And every other Negro had the same exact plan as you.
Man, they shut the mall down. The nice, beautiful mall.
Somebody had said they were charging money to get in the mall.
Yeah, I mean, valet parking. They were charging for valet, which was expensive. But they shut the mall down. There was so many people in the mall that they had to close the mall. And this is the expensive mall. This is the mall with Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Chanel.
People buying
Fendi.
stuff at least?
Hell no.
Envy, swear he the only Negro out here with money.
I'm just saying, they shut the mall down. There was too many people. But I did get a chance to eat at a bunch of different restaurants with amazing food. No Negroes around.
Sounds really fun.
It was a lot of fun because I made some good money out there in All-Star. I ran into A$AP Rocky. I seen 2 Chainz. I seen Ace Hood. I seen Future. I seen Sierra. I seen a bunch of people all said what's up. Well, not to you, Charlamagne, but they said what's up to you, Angela Yee.
Hey, guys.
You think I care? Care less.
I'm sure Future and Sierra both did not say what's up to Charlamagne.
Nah, definitely didn't.
Out of all those people you name, I would say two Chainz is my guy. The rest of them is just, they cool. Not mad at them.
Yeah, so it was, I had a pretty good fun weekend. Glad to be back, though. Glad to be back.
We're glad to have you back.
Now, what about you, Angela? You was on Love and Hip Hop last night? I see a lot of
Oh,
people
that's
talking
right.
about
I was on Love and Hip Hop last night. How I forgot already. Yes, I was on there with my girl L'Oreal.
You were crying, somebody said?
No, I was not crying.
Oh.
L'Oreal, however, did start crying. It's just, they edit a 2-hour conversation into 2 minutes, so it always looks a little crazy because you don't get to see what really happened. But it was a nice, emotional conversation between friends. No ratchetness, no fighting, no throwing drinks, none of that.
That's not good for ratings.
Normal, yes, adult behavior.
No, that's not good for ratings.
Nobody wants to see that normalcy, okay?
Not at all.
You and L'Oreal should have started fighting.
Yeah, that's right. It must have been like a 30-second clip if y'all didn't
And
fight.
they may have hoped that would have happened.
But it didn't.
No.
Okay, well, let's get the day cracking.
What about Charlamagne? He was on Lala's show.
Oh, was you?
No,
Actually, you weren't.
Nah.
They kept playing the preview, and I kept thinking you were going to be on. What was that about?
I don't know. Listen, it's TV. Once you shoot television, it's out of your heads. But I think it's next week, though.
Okay. Well, let's get the show cracking. We still got 10K payday with the Breakfast Club. We still got some money for people. 50,000 grand prize. Well, let's get it cracking. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
It's 6:11. Now, who we got coming up, Yee?
Well, we have Arthur Chan. Actually, last night, I don't know if you saw this, but on Pix 11, he did a whole expose about New York City taxi drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's interesting. I know you don't really take cabs that often, Envy.
Nope.
But I live in Brooklyn, and sometimes it's really hard to get a cab to go to Brooklyn, and he's going to do this whole thing where he kind of describes what it's like, and they're trying to take different cabs, not just black people, because, they always say cabs don't stop for black people, but all different kinds of people, how difficult it is. And I didn't know legally certain things about cabs, so if you get dissed by a cab driver for no reason, you can report them.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that when we get back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes in. Lincoln Tunnel looks clear. Highland Tunnel, no problems. And Tapestry Bridge is good money.
Queens anymore. They don't want to go crosstown because it burns up time for them. They want to throw that meter as many times as possible, so they want uptown and downtown rides. And if you don't give them the right answer, they're not going to take you. And it's happening a lot now.
And I noticed that because, usually you just put your hand up when you see somebody with the off-duty light off. But now when the off-duty light is on, I still keep my hand up and they still stop and pull over and ask you, like, where are you going? And I was like, well, I thought you was off-duty. Then I tell them and usually don't take me because
It just depends sometimes, I
look
think,
like
too.
a
If you're
hood
going in the direction they're going in, or it's not that far, sometimes they'll take you.
But the rules in the city are really clear. If you're going within the 5 boroughs, they have to take you.
Okay.
And that's what they're not doing now. And putting that off-duty light, that trick helps them get out of some trouble, and that's why they're getting away with it. But there was one night where walking from Delancey and Ludlow over on into the West Village, we saw like maybe 200 cabs, and maybe 5 of them were operating legitimately. And this was at midnight. And the only reason why they were doing it is so that they could pick the fare that they wanted, because that's not anywhere close to changeover time for cabs in the city.
So let me get this clear. If you get in a cab and they're on duty and you have to go anywhere in the 5 boroughs, they are required to take you.
Yeah, I think even Staten Island.
Wow.
No offense to the people of Staten Island.
But that is
anywhere in the
far.
5 anywhere in the 5 boroughs, they've got to take you.
Or else what?
Or else, this is the key. If you run into this problem, you really do have to call 311, get the medallion number, and file a complaint. And the TLC vows that they will follow up with it. That's the only disincentive that we as New Yorkers can create so this game stops.
Technically, this has been kind of happening to black people for years. Like, we've been getting denied cabs.
Right, and it's really funny because tonight we have the TLC commissioner himself, who they made a great decision to be a part of the solution on this, and he went out, and as a white guy in a suit in Midtown, he could not get a cab to take him to Brooklyn, which is where he actually lives in Brooklyn. So it was happening to him, too.
What kind of world do we live in where a white man in a suit can't get a cab in New York? Was he like a Craig Sager suit, or was it like a regular nice
It seemed like a real nice suit. I mean, he's a really nice, like, earnest guy. And cab drivers are telling him, no, get another cab. I'm not going.
Is it because when they go to Brooklyn, they can't get a fare to come back normally, and so they feel like it's a waste of time because once they drop you off, then now I drop you off all the way here, and now I got to get back and not make any money?
That's one of the explanations they gave to us. And also, each time they throw the meter now, it's $4 automatically without burning an ounce of fuel, right? So if they make a couple of short drops,
Right.
it can mean like 20 more bucks during the course of an hour for them. But having said that, though, they just got a 20% fare hike last November, and come on, like it's supposed to be one of the fair things in this city.
And a lot of people don't even know that it's illegal. Like, a lot of people don't know
Very
that,
true.
they're not allowed to tell you no.
Right,
So,
they take
I didn't
advantage
know.
of tourists. They take advantage of people who don't know. And from what you were saying, there's a girl that we met who said, last night, I tell them I'm going to Williamsburg, but I live in Bushwick. And I wait for them to get close to Williamsburg, and then I
They're
tell them
like,
Bushwick.
it's
because
10 more
otherwise
blocks
they
that way, and then you're going to turn right.
So what do you ultimately hope to accomplish with Hack Job?
I just want fairness back in the cab game. I want to know that when my sister goes out on the street after dinner, that she's just going to see a cab, and it's not going to negotiate with her. It's going to take her home safely.
Fair enough.
Well, we'll be watching on Pix 11. We saw the first part of the special last night. I know you're back on tonight.
Yep.
And I can't wait to see what the commissioner, how that goes for him.
Troubles for a white man in a suit.
It's terrible. Ever since you get a black president, you see how they start treating white people?
Thank you, Arthur Chin, for stopping by. We got the decision up next. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Holding hands. I can't see what the problem would be.
Well, the problem is he is much older than me, but age doesn't matter.
Right, that's nothing.
He's 51. I'm 23.
Right.
Age does matter. Erectile dysfunction. Hello.
Anywho,
How old is this young man?
I don't know, but you should test him.
Shut up.
I think I've got
He's
that
clearly
covered.
taken, okay?
Thank you.
my mom is one of my best friends. She
Okay.
is my best friend, and
Don't tell me she doesn't know you're gay.
oh no, she knows that. She's known since I've been a little baby. But she
What?
does
How did
not.
you know when you was a baby?
Well, that's what she said.
Did you request pink Pampers?
He was born that way.
Sucked on the
knows.
bottle a little too long?
Oh man, is that gonna be the kind of show?
Come on, Charlamagne, don't be disrespectful.
I'm not. It's
you.
having a little fun, man. Come on.
Excuse me.
Okay, we don't make fun of your heterosexual relationships.
The fictional ones, right?
Get him, Alan. All right, so come on, Jermaine. What's the problem? You haven't told your
So
mom?
my mom knows I've been dating him for 7 months.
Okay,
she
so she
just
knows.
does not know that I'm engaged. He proposed on Valentine's Day.
Nice, and you know what that means. If it doesn't work out, you get to keep the ring because it's a gift.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Just stay on my finger.
So she's never met him in person.
She's never met him in person. She's
They're like the
only-
same age, though, Alan and your mom.
That's kind of planned why they never met in person.
Yet.
Because I wanted her to see how he made me feel
Okay.
as a person and how much I love him. And then I
Charlie,
looked
why
at-
are you smiling like that?
I'm sure his mom has had a sugar daddy before, so she understands.
So is this the kind of situation? Are you his sugar daddy?
I'm a little offended by that. In all fairness, I don't cradle rock. Jermaine actually approached me.
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
So Jermaine is a Nittany lion chaser. We call women.
Wow, we're gonna go there,
we
man?
call women that like young boys cougars and men that like young boys Nittany lions.
You know what? I'm really, really, really bothered by that analogy because of what happened at Penn State.
No,
But
no,
again,
no.
your level of immaturity just rings out, doesn't it?
I feel you.
Anyway,
Thank you,
back to the
Alan.
topic at hand. Back to the
That's not
topic
red.
at
She
hand.
read me.
I mean, come on. Seriously, you gonna compare me to a pedophile? I mean, come on, man. Seriously. Is this
have
some
this-
kind of work release program he's on? Is that why he's here?
Oh, I love this guy,
Christ.
Alan.
The point is, I didn't approach him. He approached me. I was very, very reluctant. He was a bit persistent, which I now appreciate
Right.
because I grew to love him. And to be perfectly candid, I was never on the down low, but I was in a heterosexual marriage.
Oh, so you were
And-
married to a woman?
Yes, I have children, and
How
I
many
don't.
kids do you have?
I have 2 children,
Okay.
20 and one 25.
Jermaine, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank
All
you.
right, so let's give your mom a call and let's try to hope for the best, all right?
Yes.
All right, when we come back, we are going to call Jermaine's mother on the decision, and we're going to let her know that Jermaine and Alan are engaged.
And very
Her
much
little
in
baby, her little best friend is engaged.
This is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. This is the decision. We have Jermaine and Alan here.
That's right.
They are in love.
Yes.
They are engaged to be married.
The only issue right here is that, Jermaine, you haven't broken the news to your mom, who's also your best friend, that you're engaged. And you are a little nervous because Alan's older. You
Yes.
know, almost your mom.
Can we say mature,
Yes.
please?
Well, we're talking from his mom's point of view.
Seasoned.
Why don't we let her determine
Seasoned
that?
to meet
Okay.
Alan.
Well,
is.
you know,
Really? Jesus Christ.
Jermaine is
You know,
the
I'm
one
going to be
that...
honest. If I had known that this thing to my
Charlamagne.
right was going to be here, we would have probably done this somewhere else.
Alan is
because-
misthinking
You,
you,
and you can
sir.
see why he's so turning me on.
All right,
All
well,
that
let's
aggressiveness.
keep it moving.
Wow.
And let's get Renee. She's on the line on hold. Hey, Renee.
Hey.
How you doing, hon?
Hey, Renee.
Hi.
Now we have your
Mom.
son, Jermaine, here.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jermaine.
How are you?
I'm good. What's happening, hon?
Jermaine, ease into this. Put the
Hey,
KY on it first.
Well, Mom,
Charming
you know I
son.
love you. You know you're one of my best friends, so close to me. You know I've been dating Alan for 7 months.
Well, yeah, I know that, hon. You know, we talk about that.
I would like to let you know that I am engaged.
Excuse me?
Engaged, as in going to be married, jumping the broomstick.
Jermaine, you know, we're really tight. Why is the need for you to tell me this on the radio?
'Cause-
Like, this is, I mean, first
told
of
you.
all, it's 7 months. I'm a little, let's just start there. But I thought, you know, we were better than this.
I told him it was
We
tacky,
are-
Renee.
I was just so scared, man. You know, sometimes, you know how you can be, so I was scared you might whip my ass. So I felt if I do
How
it,
I can beat you?
Now,
Jermaine.
Renee,
No, miss,
you're...
I'm sorry. Could you indulge me for a second? I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
Forgive me.
Alan.
I know it's your show. Miss Walker, I just want you to know I love your son, and I would have preferred, particularly in light of the person to my right being here and being so disrespectful, to
Okay,
meet you in
Alan.
person, my love, because I
Alan.
do love your son.
Alan, we have never met, okay? So love is beautiful and all, honey. But that's my son,
So
okay?
disrespectful, Alan.
And he's my love.
Oh, okay, that's all nice.
and I love him
Jermaine,
too, Ma. I love
Jermaine,
him. Yes, Mom.
I'm talking to you,
Yes.
okay? How come you felt like you had to do this on the radio? What's going on?
Okay, Miss Walker, can I just interject for 1 second? Jermaine was having some issues telling you he was nervous because
Alan is
is a little
76
more
years
mature.
old.
He's a little more mature than Jermaine is.
Yes, unlike your little co-host to my right.
Yeah, he's not
Okay,
very mature.
hold on.
It's Miss
A
co-host
little more
to you,
mature,
Alan.
what does that mean?
About your age.
Alan is 51.
Yeah, Miss Walker, yes.
Oh, hell no.
Lord Jesus be a
Miss
fire.
Walker, please,
Oh,
you know,
Lord
love,
Jesus.
love has no
He
age,
gonna
Miss
need
Walker.
some Jesus
Miss
in
Walker,
a minute.
love has no age.
51?
I love your son.
Ma,
Shouldn't that
love
be the
him.
important
You
thing
love
here?
my son? No. My son is 23 years old. He don't. No.
But Mom, it makes me feel so good.
Jermaine, I'm not talking to you, Mr. Allen.
Miss Walker, just know that I love him. Let's focus on the love.
And you
Why can't
call
we
me
focus
Miss
on
Walker.
loving your
You
son?
call me Miss Walker. You're like you graduated high school with me.
Wow.
She got a point.
Okay, Renee, you know, this isn't... Your son is here. He looks very happy. They're holding hands. He has a beautiful ring. He's the one that actually approached Alan when they first met. And maybe this is a real relationship. You should give it a shot. At least meet Alan.
You know what? I don't have any problem with giving it a shot, but engaged? No.
Miss Walker, with all due respect, we wanted to speak to you in person. We would love for you to come to
No,
the
there's no
wedding.
due respect
We would
here.
love for you to
There's
come
no
to
due
the
respect.
wedding
Read her,
and
Alan.
allow me to call you mother. Now,
You-
why can't we focus on the fact that I love your son and you love your son? Why can't that be the bottom line here, Miss Walker?
Because-
Keyword bottom.
Because if you had any respect, you'd have come to my door.
Miss
Okay,
Walker,
can we set up a meeting? Can we at least set up a meeting?
Please.
Because maybe this is the wrong
Yeah.
way to go about it.
without
I think-
this
I
gentleman
think
to the
that's-
right,
I think
please.
that's right.
So we can have a mature conversation.
So-
Mature conversation.
Miss Walker, when are you available for your son and his fiance Alan
I'm
to come?
always available for my son.
All right, guys. So let's just start there. You guys meet each other.
That's right. Keyword meat.
And Mom, you will like him so much.
Renee, when Jermaine was a baby and used to take his temperature through his butt, that he like used to cool.
All right, that's enough,
man,
Sean.
really?
That's
Seriously?
enough. It's a decision. Breakfast Club, Power 105.1.
Baby girl, you are a star.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Up next, we got rumors. We'll tell you what's going on with your favorite celebrities. I think Mary J. Blige owes some more money.
Yeah, and you know, shout out to Jermaine and Alan that came through for the decision. They was asking about you when Be Heavy. They
Oh,
was-
yeah?
Yeah, they said you were cute.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
They was kind of upset you weren't here.
All right, here's ASAP. Rumors next. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on. Spal 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get right into the rumors.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So, Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae, has signed to Young Money. That is according to Mac Main. They said that you can expect big things from Young Money's youngest signee. She is Toya's daughter and Wayne's daughter, so that's a great combination. She's a megastar. Remember she was in OMG Girls for a second?
Yep. I mean, even though I think Lil Wayne is lame as hell, I mean, I don't mind a little nepotism. Why not?
Yep.
All right, and let's talk about Kobe Bryant and Dwight Howard in the locker room at All-Star Weekend. They're saying that Dwight Howard was mocking Kobe behind his back in the locker room. They said that he actually grabbed Kobe's uniform, put it on, and imitated him in front of all the other players.
See, you still playing Dwight Howard, still not taking things serious.
They said he was joking and berating Kobe to fellow NBA stars. And they said Kobe later came into the locker room, said hello to everybody on the team except for Dwight Howard.
That's right.
And then he grabbed a step and moved as far away from him as possible.
That's right. It's perfectly healthy not to like people. The trade deadline is Thursday, Dwight Howard. I think you getting up out of LA.
Nah, they said he's not getting traded. He said he spoke to management. He's not getting traded.
You sure?
Yep.
He done caused the death of Jerry Buss. Are you sure that allegedly?
You stupid. You are stupid.
Lakers fans will find a way to blame Dwight Howard for Jerry Buss's death. Probably his fault. All the stress he caused it.
All right, and let's talk about Forrest Whitaker for a second, the very famous actor. And you know Forrest Whitaker from a whole lot of movies. The first movie I saw him, I think, was Ghost Dog, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, he actually got frisked at a New York City deli. They wrongly suspected him of stealing an item.
Wow. Oh, they must have looked him in his eyes. The eyes do look suspicious.
Stop it.
I wouldn't trust Forrest Whitaker with that lazy eye either. I'd be like, oh, he definitely needs to get fondled.
Yeah, that is so embarrassing and so messed up. But he was in The Last King of Scotland. That was a great movie. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, man, but if I'm a cop that don't know who Forrest Whitaker is and I'm just driving and I see this big, tall man with them crazy eyes, I am stopping and frisking. He looks suspicious.
Well, the shop owner called in to TMZ Live and made a formal apology for the incident, and they fired the guy who actually frisked Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, they released a statement that said, hey, we're sorry. We did not think that this guy with this type of eye could be a big Hollywood star.
You're stupid.
Allegedly.
That's so messed up. How embarrassing if you worked there and you frisked Forrest Whitaker. That's a big mistake. And congratulations to Kevin Hart. He is going to be hosting Saturday Night Live, and that is going to be on March 2nd.
Salute to Kev.
Yep.
This is going to be his first time hosting SNL, which is a big deal. And he will be the second African-American comedian to host this season. First was Jamie Foxx. So
that's big, man. I swear 3 years ago, Kev was like just doing Caroline's, like weekends at Caroline's. Now he's hosting
Everything.
SNL.
That's right, yeah.
Well, doing I'm not going to say hosting SNL, doing everything.
Everything, yeah.
and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis are going to be the guests.
That's crazy. Like literally 3 years ago, he was just doing Caroline's, like early 2000s.
Nothing wrong. Hey, Caroline's is a
Oh,
great
no,
show.
I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, now he's like a superstar.
Right. Okay, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, up next, we'll go through what's going on with your favorite celebrities. Also, K. Michelle. She's going to be joining us in a little bit. Now, we'll talk to K. Michelle. Of course, she was from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And 10K payday with the Breakfast Club. You need some bread? We'll tell you how to get it. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 20 minutes in. Lincoln Tunnel, 15 minutes in. Holland Tunnel, 10 minutes in. And Tabassy Bridge looks pretty good. Now, with the 10K payday with the Breakfast Club, you can get a grand prize of $50,000. That's right, $50,000. All right. Now that traffic report is brought to you by 1-800-CAR-CASH. Selling your car? Call 1-800-CAR-CASH. It's the fastest, easiest way to get top dollar for your car. For a free instant quote, call 1-800-CAR-CASH or visit carcash.com. Located in Manhattan at 55th Street between 11th and 12th Avenue. So it's going to be a high of 46. It's currently 39. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. 7:02. Back from Houston All-Star.
You was at that unofficial Negro holiday?
Would you recommend going? Should we have gone?
I mean,
No.
it's I get a lot of money out there All-Star, so it's a lot of activities, a lot of parties. It was a lot of fun.
Did you go to Michael Jordan's 50th birthday party?
He wasn't
No.
invited to that. He's not that famous.
What about the Two Kings dinner with LeBron and Jay-Z?
He's definitely not that famous.
Nah, I actually got invited to both of those, Charlamagne, by the way. But I just, you know what it was? There was so
opted not
much
to go.
traffic. When I went to Houston, I'd never been in Houston and seen Houston, so I got a chance
I like
to eat at a
Houston.
bunch of different restaurants. I got a chance to see where George Bush lives. I went in that neighborhood. I just had a lot of just driving around and just I rented a car and just did my own thing. And then that night I did my show. So I actually had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you was there working. If you're not really there working, ain't no need for you to go. Unless you're a chick that's trying to get pregnant.
All right.
Yes.
They shut the mall down. They have a beautiful mall. Shut it down. It was just
So
too
you
many
made it
people.
in the mall, though. You were VIP at the mall.
I went the day before.
Oh, okay.
Do chicks still go to All Star to try to get pregnant? Because I would think that's an old school hustle. I would think that chicks would go just to sleep with some sort of celebrity so they can have a storyline for a future reality show.
I was definitely a lot of chicks, I'm sure, out there looking for a baller, looking for a celebrity, looking
And
for
a lot of guys out there trying to get the leftover
celebrity.
scraps.
Yeah, a lot of dudes that's tall for no reason, acting like they ball players that didn't make the All-Star team. These hoes don't know.
So listen, I was listening to the radio down there, as I'm driving, and they said, call us up right now if you seen a celebrity. So one girl called up and says, yeah, I seen a celebrity. They said, who'd you see? I seen Usher's barber. I said, what? Yeah, I seen Usher's barber. I was so excited. I said, goodness gracious. This is what society's turned into. But now up next, K.
Who is
Michelle.
Usher's barber?
I don't know.
Exactly.
K. Michelle's going to be joining us, right?
Yes, she
Yes,
is.
she is. Yes, she is. I love K. Michelle.
That's
She's
my
a
homie.
Very honest chick, man. I love honest people.
From Love and Hip Hop,
Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, she got to deal with Atlantic now. You know?
All right, so we'll chop it up when we get back. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's break it down.
Miss K. Michelle.
Hello.
Body still looking great.
Thank you.
Ass
Let me
still nice
talk
and
about-
firm.
All right, so let's talk about your new album. So it's called Rebellious Soul.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Yes, I know.
I heard you wrote a song about J.R. Smith.
There you go. Let's get to it.
She
Let's talk
get
about
to
it.
the that whole album is about that boy. So
Is it really?
You know, when dudes use us for coochie, I use men for songs.
Oh, there you go.
So you feel like he used you for coochie?
So that's exactly what happened. You let him smell it, he hit it, and he kept it moving?
Yeah, man, he played me. I was in love, man. Like
You
I
in
got
love?
y'all know and tell y'all the truth. No, I was so open, dude. Like I was ready to cook breakfast naked, sing
That's what I'm
songs.
talking about.
I was ready to fight, like to sit down. Like I was very sincere.
Well, shout out to
went
JR, even though he don't like me. So he sold you the dream when you bought it, huh? That's what I always tell
Sold me
people.
the dream.
But wait, you said it was your fault at one point that
At
you
one
guys...
point, we started to talk. At first, you know how JR is about Twitter, so he confessed his love over Twitter, and we
Catfish.
That's what I'm talking about, JR.
he sent me flowers over Twitter,
Yes.
and all kind of stuff.
Okay,
And-
Michelle.
No, I was into it too, girl. And he was so persistent, and we started to talk, and I was going through my angry black woman syndrome. I was real. It was a lot of nagging. It was a lot of fussing. It was a lot of me low self-esteem with myself.
Right.
Okay, so did he cut you off, or did your attitude change so then he said, I don't
he
want to deal
cut
with
me
you no
off,
more?
man. We got into a so bad one night. He left me at the club. He left me at Kiss and Fly.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes.
Why
Lord.
were you doing? You was mad about other chicks or something?
I don't know what was wrong with me.
That Jack
night.
Daniels?
It was. You was right. You was right. I was drinking that night, and my homegirl who was here, she was with me, and I was nagging him. He was like, "I'm going to the bathroom."
He was like, no, you ain't going to no bathroom.
JR.
You gonna pee right here.
He never came back.
Wow.
Dude.
So it was your fault then?
That was that time, yeah. And
Okay.
we just got like he would not talk to me, and I was like, damn, I messed up, So I did miss him because he's really funny. Like he's fun. He's really funny when he's not emotional. Like he's really fun.
But after that, like as a man, once he sees you like that, it's kind of hard to go back. Like once I
I know.
see you in that light, it's like I don't want to deal with
But
this.
don't he
You're
know
right.
you? Hey, hold on. Don't he know you crazy? Like he didn't know what he was
But that's
getting
why
himself
people would always try to
into.
hook us up. I didn't know anything about
He's a little
JR.
crazy too.
Yeah, and they was like, y'all would make a good couple. Like I never knew anything about JR. He came for me.
Well, we had put him in the whole Hall of Fame previously, so maybe this is all for the best.
Oh yeah, I believe he fits there. But I genuinely liked him, so we hooked
He said
up.
y'all were never that serious, though, that you guys were never in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. He played me. Well, I thought.
So what was he telling you?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me the dream he was weaving.
We weren't a couple. He was never like, you know what I'm saying? We in love, none of that. But we spent, a lot of time together. I'm not gonna lie on him. We were doing fine, and he got mad at me. Those pictures were on media takeout. He really thought that I put the pictures out. We in the club kissing, showing
Right.
out.
Yeah,
And he
in
got
New
his
York
hands-
City.
he
You
got his
play
hands
in
on
New
your
York,
ass.
JR.
You know?
So he came at me. It really messed up a lot of his groupies, and I messed up a lot of his, hot
Hold on,
pocket.
let's be clear. The groupies don't care. They don't care if
They
he's...
do.
You come on.
They do. When you
They're not
say-
gonna leave him and stop messing with
No,
him.
they
though.
ain't going nowhere.
Right.
They're not. But it did. I think it put him in a situation to say, dang, I got to clear this up.
How many
know
times
what
did y'all
I'm
have
saying?
sex?
Huh?
How many times did y'all have sex?
We've had sex. Yeah, it was
Like
good.
more than 3?
Of course they had sex more than 3 times.
I always say anything more than 3 times is a
It was
relationship.
probably more than 3 times in one
I
night.
say if I clean off your penis after sex, we go together.
Warm rag?
Warm rag.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
special.
get up and warm the rag. So
That's special.
See,
you know.
that's when from now on, K. Michelle, you are a star, you're a celebrity. You need to
Thank
make
you.
those guys get up and go get that wash rag and come back and clean you up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, if a guy don't wipe you out with a rag after,
He's
he don't
gotta
care
wipe
about
you
you.
down.
ever.
Yeah, because I guess he didn't care because he didn't do that.
You got a good album out of it.
I got a great. I have all kind of stories, y'all. I have great songs. from
I
this
just
man.
told
hold on,
somebody.
But you know, he told me that. We got into it. He said, "Well, you can't be mad. I gave you 3 albums."
Whoa.
All right, when we come back, we'll find out if K. Michelle is doing season 2 of Love and Hip Hop's Atlanta. All right, don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now we have a special guest in the building from Love and Hip Hop's Atlanta, K. Michelle. Now, Charlamagne.
Yeah, I was just telling Rico Love the other day that I think K. Michelle fills that bitter, disgruntled void that Keisha Cole and Mary J. Blige left open before they went and got married and started becoming happy. What you think?
I do. I have a lot of women that come up to me and they like, "Man, I hate my boyfriend or I hate my ex. Thank you." I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't
That's not
mean
what I
for that
meant.
to happen."
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be that scoring chick for a minute. It can be very profitable.
Okay, well, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming back in April. So,
Are you doing
why
it?
you make that face? Are they going to be focusing on your music now? Because you do have a new deal.
I can honestly tell y'all because I will tell you they're focusing on that. We are like into the 6th episode. I just have cursed everybody out. I'm just done.
Really? Is that bad?
I don't know. Like Mimi has a new boyfriend. I think he's down low. No one can take that from me. That's my opinion. You can't get mad at me for mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuff like that going on. Normal stuff I wouldn't even be in the middle of.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you
So,
end up in the middle of all kinds of stuff.
I really just want to be in the studio.
Right.
And really just
But
be
they
a
don't
mother.
care. They don't want to just see that. They want to
They
see you
are
involved in some
now.
drama, and they want to,
They are now because that's my thing. I'm like, this music is not what I was left to do. It's what I was meant to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that at the end of the day, I'm going to try this after I've tried everything else. More props to them. If they can get some iTunes sales, get your money. It's very important. But I have to say, you do make it difficult. You know,
For people with real talent.
Yeah.
You like
Work
Terry's
hard.
new record, Devil?
No, I don't like that record. But I like her.
True.
I like her.
Very
Fair
honest
enough.
answer. That's exactly what I told her.
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
That's exactly what I told her.
Now, I heard you're also moving to New York
Yes.
to work. So why New York?
I love it here. Like,
When
I
sit,
just...
sit courtside of the Knicks game, make y'all uncomfortable.
No, she's on the Nets team now. I saw her wearing a Brooklyn Nets jersey.
But I'm
recently.
not dating one of them. I just...
No, but I'm saying
Oh, yeah.
we support the Brooklyn Nets now.
Yeah, we're going to support them now. You know? Nah, I just love New York. It's like the city's so big. It's like your problems seem so small in a city that's so big. You know, new people and new personalities. Atlanta, you know, it's just not. I'm over it. I just say what I want to say.
True.
And, oh, you ratchet. She ratchet for it. And I got a country accent. But if you think about it, I'm just saying what y'all want to say. I'm just saying what it is. So,
And that's good because normally you don't really care what people think.
no, I know.
Which is why it's amazing to me that you would care like who you mess with.
As far as my hot pocket goes, I do really care because I do care about that. I just never wanted to be a whore.
I think every girl should go through that whole phase at least once, though. I think you should be a hoe at least once in your life.
No. I think in college, you know, I wasn't innocent or anything like that. But I think
So you went through
as
your whole
far as
phase
being in
already.
the industry,
Right.
I don't want an industry name. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I want my man to be like, you know, I don't want his homeboy to be like, yeah, I hit that. I
You don't
smelled
want
it.
Lil Wayne on the mic like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
had
that.
sex with K. Michelle.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, it's all about the album.
What happened with Life Jennings last year? They said you didn't want to open up for him? Like you refused to open up for Life Jennings?
Yo, I was so wrong for that. They were promoting me. They didn't even have Life Jennings on the flyers, really. No one knew he was out of jail.
Right.
This when he was in jail, so I get there and, you know, he's asked them, no, she needs to open up for me, you know, when it was a crowd of women and you were using my name and promoting me. So I was just like, no, he's going to go on first. He's been in jail.
Automatically, you got to go on first if you've been in jail. Okay?
No, I'm like, no, I'm out here working and grinding. You've been in jail. You know, so...
My show comes on every week.
Yeah, I'm working. I ended up saying I would go on, but by then the promoters was like, no, blah, blah, blah. So I learned as an artist, regardless of anything, your fans come first. Just go out there and sing, and then let them get up and leave after. You know what I'm saying?
Just tear it down.
I should have went on, but I was just like, damn. I mean, we didn't know you was out, bruh. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Michelle, we thank you for coming by. You know you got to come back when the album comes out.
I am.
Oh, she's gonna be here all the time now because she's
you in New York.
So
yeah,
We'll
I'm
hang
gonna
out.
harass y'all.
that's gonna be good times.
I want everybody to come out to my BB King show tonight at BB King's.
Yes.
It's just gonna be a lot of good music, a lot of drinking, real chill. You
A
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
women, so guys, you may want to go hit
Yes,
this
a lot
up
of
because
single
there's gonna be a
women will
lot
be
of
there.
women there.
Single, disgruntled, scorned, bitter women.
Check me out. Then I'll be at Greenhouse tonight to just chill. So I appreciate y'all.
All right, K. Michelle, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1.
It's Power 105, we all right? It's the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up. Also, 10K payday with the Breakfast Club. You need some money, $50,000 as a grand prize. Well, your first chance happens at 8 o'clock. And rumors next. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Kendrick Lamar, Swimming Pools.
History.
As Duomo, they actually are expecting their first child together. How exciting
Nice.
is that?
Congrats.
She tweeted out, Josh and me and baby makes 3, my lovely baby bump.
Well, Josh, what was you waiting to shoot Fergie's club up? You should have been hitting that raw and skeeting off in her.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
You know, sometimes people wait for the right time to have a baby. Maybe she had the IUD or maybe she was
Man,
on
it
the
ain't
pill.
no right time. When I don't feel like pulling out is the right time.
Do you ever feel like pulling out?
Not really, actually.
So it's always the right time for you.
It's very hard.
So you got a bunch of kids running around.
I absolutely don't.
Well, he don't claim them.
Absolutely don't.
All right, Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta is being criticized, and that is because of a new gospel song that she put out. It's called Prayed Up, and it features pastor and gospel singer Marvin Sapp. Now, people are upset because she hosts a late-night show online called Candy Coated Night, where she talks about sex and stuff. And she also has her Bedroom Candy sex toy line. So people were tweeting, so Candy has a gospel album out talking about being prayed up. Meanwhile, her site has her hosting a male review for the ladies, the same Candy who sells nasty toys. Well, Candy put on her Instagram, I knew when I decided to do it that I would be criticized. That's to be expected. I am honest about who I am. My great-grandfather and my grandfather were bishops in the Church of God Holiness. I believe in God, but I have always struggled with the rules of the church, just like a lot of people.
We all have. Ratchetness and righteousness is the yin and the yang of life. Everybody is not perfect. We're all walking contradictions. So what?
All right, and Tupac Shakur, there's going to be more material set to be released, according to his mother, Afeni Shakur. She said, I believe it is our responsibility to make sure that Tupac's entire body of work is made available for his fans. My son left many incomplete pieces and even more unfinished ideas. Using the blueprints he gave us, I am committed to fulfilling this duty.
What does that mean?
He had 11 albums that were #1 on the Billboard charts and 7 posthumous albums that at least reached multi-platinum status, with the exception of his last album that was released in 2006.
So where they got reels where he spit like 3 or 4 bars and they'll bring in somebody like Machine Gun Kelly to spit the other 12?
Probably.
I can't answer how it's going to go down or what exactly she has, but all we
just
do
leave it
know is
alone.
they're going to release
Leave
some
it
more
alone.
material.
Yeah, leave it alone. Pac's legacy is solidified. So we don't need any more Tupac music. It's okay, Afeni.
And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Yee. Now up next we have Donkey of the Day.
Yes, and I hate giving donkeys the whole states because, you know, then the whole states get mad. But I am giving Donkey of the Day to the government officials in the state of Mississippi.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we find out at 8:04. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 20 minutes from all approaches. Lincoln Tunnel, 25 in. Holland Tunnel, 20 minutes from the Turnpike, 30 from 1 and 9. And Tabassee Bridge, Westchester bound delays to exit 13 with the box truck in the left lane.
I was born a donkey. It's the Donkey of the Day.
That's time for the Donkey of the Day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, February 19th goes to the state of Mississippi. They have finally ratified the 13th Amendment to abolish slavery, and they just did it this month. Yeah, this month slavery was finally abolished in Mississippi, and the reason they decided to abolish it was because of the movie Lincoln. Huh? See, what had happened was Mississippi thought it had approved the amendment in 95, but a clerical error left the ratification unresolved. So you mean to tell me the 13th Amendment was originally ratified by 3/4 of the nation in 1865, but Mississippi didn't vote to ratify the amendment until 1995, and they didn't make the vote official until this month? Don't believe me or believe MSNBC.
Passing a constitutional amendment abolishing slavery, of course, didn't just require Congress to pass it. It had to be approved by 3/4 of the states, something that Mississippi didn't get around to until this month, thanks to the movie Lincoln.
Wait a minute. So black people were still slaves in Mississippi?
Technically. Listen, there's absolutely no reason to be black and live in Mississippi. Now, I see why Mississippi Burning was so riveting. I was young as hell when Mississippi Burning first came out. I remember seeing it a few years after that had been released. I might have been like 11 or 12. I just remember I couldn't watch it because it gave me the same feeling watching Nightmare on Elm Street gave me. Mississippi Burning was an African-American horror movie, and now I see why. Apparently, Mississippi was waiting to see how the Reconstruction era panned out before they implemented the vote. Maybe they thought, I don't know, slavery would get reinforced. I don't know, but the fact that you had to be reminded by the Steven Spielberg movie Lincoln before pushing the reform into effect, what other movies do you need to watch to be reminded of what's going on in America, Mississippi? Do you need to watch the movie 9/11 starring Nicolas Cage to know about the attack on the World Trade Center? You need to watch an old movie like Jaws to know that sharks are dangerous? Dear Mississippi, welcome to the 21st century, where slavery has been abolished, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 has been enacted, and our president is black, Jeezy's Lambo is blue, and I'll be goddamn if his rims ain't too. Give the government of Mississippi the biggest hee-haw. Jesus Christ,
That's
what's
crazy.
going on out here in these streets?
I thought Jeezy rims was chrome.
No, they're actually blue.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for the donkey today. We do that every morning at 8:04. Now, coming up next, Angela, you were on Love and Hip Hop last night, huh?
Yes, I was on with my girl, L'Oreal.
Did you get fired and did you cry?
Who the F is Angela Yee?
Who the F am I?
Who are you to be on Love and Hip Hop?
That's what I was
Well,
wondering.
we'll talk about it when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's go. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, 8:23.
Yes.
Would you do business with your friends? Last night, Angela Yee was on Love and Hip Hop, and her and L'Oreal decided not to do business with each other
They got
anymore.
into this big-ass fight in this restaurant.
She threw a drink, I threw a drink.
Bottles.
No, but it's not that I still would never do anything that she asked me to do business-wise. Of course, I'm going to still help
You just
her,
don't want the
but
title.
I don't want the pressure of...
And the pressure.
Right.
Okay, what do you think, Charlamagne?
I think you can do business with friends, but you have to know how to separate, business from professional. And the reason I say that is because sometimes friends think they're entitled.
Exactly.
They think they're entitled to, your resources when they haven't
Exactly.
worked to be able to acquire your resources.
I think it's just a difficult thing to do. I've done it before. It's worked for me sometimes and sometimes not.
Don't do business with friends. Do not. 800-585-1051. Would you do business with your friends? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:30. We're talking about would you be able to, or could you, or should you, I should say, do business with your friends. All right, 800-585-1051. Now, last night on Love and Hip Hop New York, Angela Yee and L'Oreal got into an argument, and Angela Yee was fired. They got into a fight. What happened last night?
What happened was L'Oreal and I decided it is more important for us to be friends than to try to work together because it just wasn't happening. I think it would have affected our friendship. There's times that I would be frustrated with her. She was frustrated with me. Clearly, I have a lot going on. I manage myself also. So we decided let's just be friends and concentrate on that. And if you need me for anything, I still got you.
Let's play the audio.
To me, I just feel like you are more of like a friend helping me.
Right.
And you do a lot. I'm not trying to...
I know. And you know what? I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, I don't know any artist that hasn't put a lot of work in. People work for years and years and years and don't get to where you got to already now. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should have just stayed being friends because maybe you don't take it as serious as I do.
Well, I think friends think they are entitled and they expect you to work harder than them because you are their friend. And if you have like a friend that's an artist and they do music, if you tell them their music is whack, they still want you to help push them because y'all are friends.
Right.
And you
Look
tell
at
them-
Rich Dallas and Olivia. Aren't they best friends? And they're on there together?
Yeah, but the problem in that situation is Rich, not Olivia.
See, I would never do business with a friend. I mean, especially with an artist. Artists are the worst kind. And when I say the worst kind, they always think they deserve something that they don't deserve.
Yes,
They always think they outwork something that they didn't outwork. They always think they should be a lot further than they are.
They think your money is their money.
Absolutely.
Like if they sitting around and they not moving and their money ain't stacking up, but you doing other things to get your bread, they think they're entitled to your paper.
Absolutely. I would never do business with friends. The only way I would do a business with friends if we both put up money together, and if we lose that money, we could turn around and laugh at it later on.
And nobody is going to blame you for their problems like a friend that you do business with. When they not winning, they're going to look at you and act like it's the end of the world, and it's all your fault because you are their so-called friend.
Absolutely. Let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We got Maurice on the line. Should you do business with friends, Maurice?
No, I wouldn't, Envy. You know why? Because they always tend to get it mixed up and forget that it's separate.
Right.
You know? They always, you know, and I ain't gonna put out there what business I do. I ain't gonna do that. But still, I know that.
Drogas.
Oh, Angela Yee, yo, you do an awesome job with the remix for Envy Not There. I just wanted to tell you that.
Shut up.
Thank
Stop
you.
hating, Envy.
The People's Choice mix is up at 9.
Hold on.
How about you start taking some choices from the people?
How about the People's Choice is the Yee mix?
No, it's not. Goodbye. Carla, good morning. Where you calling from?
I'm in New Rochelle.
Oh, New Rochelle. Okay. Would you do business with your friends?
I would, but I wouldn't because, like, I would make sure they know, like, about the money situation. Like, I get most of the money because I'm going to put most of the work in.
Oh, wow. So how do you know that already? What if they hire you?
No, that's not how it works. I'm a boss. I don't play that.
Oh, yeah. You can't work with her.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Tri-City, Gainesville, Florida, man. Friends and business don't mix. My man pent up right now for a real estate deal with his homie. Nah.
I feel you. Thank you, homie. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, would you do business with your friends?
I think not because, like, the situation with Angela Yee and her friend, L'Oreal, I think it's just a conflict. So I think it's just best to be friends and then have someone that you know or someone that they know produce them or
I agree.
something.
All right. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
So, Yee, I would never do business with friends.
Never.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's impossible to do business with friends because there's no way to really separate the two because you'll be mad about something that happened in the business side
Absolutely.
and it'll mess up our friendship.
Absolutely.
You know?
Well, yeah, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and find out why Drake did the song Started From the Bottom. I'll tell you what he has to say about his past, what you don't know.
Okay, we find out in 10 minutes. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:38. He started from the bottom, the boy Drake, and we'll find out why he did that record when we come back. Also, you want your 10K payday with the Breakfast Club and possibly win $50,000. Your next chance is at 9 o'clock, so keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Come on.
Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So we all know about Lil Wayne and All-Star Weekend. He went on stage and said F the NBA, F Miami Heat, F D Wade, or she Wade as he said, Chris Bosh, and he said he banged out Chris Bosh's wife.
Yeah, this sounded like a scorned, hurt groupie.
Well, Adrienne Bosh did go on Twitter and said some things. You can tell she's responding to Lil Wayne. She said, truth prevails. Today, stand in your truth and ignore the chatter around and about you. My highest self. Today, I can. She said, some people create hate for profit and some people create love for free. Pay no mind to the haters. Embrace the love. Today, I can. Today, I can't ignore those who live in hate for their own ego and keep my eyes on pure love. They will never bring me down. So she even tweeted out a picture of Lil Wayne and said, karma, what goes around comes around. Keep your circle positive. Say good words. Think good thoughts. Do good deeds.
Has Chris Bosh released his statement yet? That
No.
You may have smashed my wife, but I smashed Birdman, allegedly.
You stupid.
He
You
has
are
not
stupid.
responded. All right, so to shut down those rumors that Drake is no longer affiliated with Young Money, Cash Money, he was at All-Star Weekend and he was at Birdman's birthday bash. Now, here's what Drake had to say about his new single, Started From the Bottom, and what it has to do with his real life.
The gist of it was kind of the backstory of my life. I don't really speak on it that much, which kind of allows people the opportunity to make up what they want, I guess, about me. So I just wanted to make it known that, you know, I did work really hard to get here, and it wasn't just a fluke, and it wasn't easy by any means.
You don't have to explain that record, man. You know, you started as a bottom, now you're a top.
No,
allegedly.
stop it.
It's all good. Allegedly.
Okay. And Rihanna has her clothing line. She actually debuted it this over the weekend, last weekend at London Fashion Week. Now, it is it looks pretty interesting. There was a lot of people that were criticizing it, but I thought it was kind of cute. And it's going to be in stores at River Island globally starting March 5th. So good for her for having her own fashion line now. It's like a lot of the kind of stuff that she wears already.
Now, I wasn't here yesterday. Did a crazy fan throw a bottle at her or something like that? Or
Yeah,
that
she
wasn't
was
true?
actually at a club in London and somebody was screaming at her about Chris Brown, threw a can of something at her, and she actually ended up scraping her knee in the melee. But she didn't get hit with that, but
okay.
she did hurt herself. And Big Sean also has a clothing line that is going to be launching, Aura Gold, and it's Finally Famous. And that's going to be launching in Vegas later this week. So good for him with his clothing line.
Yeah, thanks for the sneakers. Sneakers are dope. Good money.
Yeah.
I know, and I got some clothes already.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Somebody actually offered to buy them sneakers from me.
Did you sell them?
I think I'm about to.
What? That's messed up. You
Yeah,
can't do that.
I got a good offer, too.
Big Sean could have sold those himself. They offered me money. Mine don't even fit me, and I'm still keeping them.
Listen, I got mad.
It's a present.
I got mad love for Big Sean.
Angela, you don't have yours anymore.
Yes, I do.
They don't fit.
Nope, they're mine.
Where are they?
They're in the office.
Okay.
My
You
man was
better
like,
not touch my sneakers.
matter of fact, somebody
Those are mine.
Siraj wanted to buy them from me.
They're gone.
Shout out to Siraj.
They better not be.
He's like, you wear size 12, right?
Because you know, I mean, if you took my sneakers, that would be theft. And everybody up here already knows you're kind of crazy. And if you do stuff like that, you know that is a crime.
That is true, Envy. I mean, ever since you broke out of the mental
And those sneakers
institution,
are worth how much? That's no longer petty larceny. That's grand larceny.
Very true. And after you broke out of the mental institution, pushed the orderly, tried to kill yourself, we all look at you a little strange, so you don't want to do anything like that.
Envy probably trying to squeeze his little feet into those size 4 boy sneakers.
I didn't take anything. You have to prove it.
There's actually video cameras all over.
Is there?
Ever since you escaped from the mental institution, they installed cameras in here, Envy.
All right, but let's get ready for the Not People's Choice mix.
The People's Choice mix.
Yeah.
I heard you stank up the mix yesterday.
No one believes it.
All right. Well, the mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051.
Call us up. Who would you rather hear mix right now? Angela Yee or DJ Envy? Let us know what you think. Would you rather hear the crazy mix or the same mix?
The local mix. The yellow local mix.
I'm not working with my friends anymore. I'll fire you like L'Oreal did.
Envy loco.
Don't start off the mix with Biggie Suicidal Thoughts either.
Or Sean Kingston.
I'm starting off with L'Oreal, by the way. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. You want your next chance to pick up some money and a grand prize of $50,000. Well, that comes up at 9. Angela Yee just ran out crying because everybody wants the People's Choice mix and not the Yee mix.
This guy here. Well, listen, if it's a People's Choice mix, start taking some choices from the people.
What you want to hear?
I want to hear L'Oreal Shut It Down and J. Cole Power Trip.
All right, I got you. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You know that Bands Will Make a Dance is going to be a record that's going to last forever in the strip club, right?
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, you know, Bands Will Make her dance. That's what you go to the strip club for, to throw bands so girls can dance and they can make money. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, tonight, me and Charlamagne are out in Mount Vernon, Yonkers area. Sue's Rendezvous. That's 96 Grand Martin
Great
Avenue.
segue.
Then after that, I'm going to be at La Vie. So come join us. Come hang with us. Now, while I pull up the next song, give these tickets away for me.
That's your job, sir.
Just give them away for me.
Be caller 105 at 1-800. Be caller 105. Be caller 105 at 1-800-585-1051 and win a pair of tickets to see the hottest R&B singer in the game right now.
Who's that?
Keisha Cole.
Yes. Let it go. Let it go.
She'll be at NYCB at Westbury on March 28th. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com.
So you guys are
baddest chick in the game right there.
So you guys are at Sue's Rendezvous tonight?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna be in Harlem, so maybe I'll come after. I'll be at Mist. But your cousin Sky Zoo, he's gonna
Salute to Sky Zoo. Yeah, he's got a show tonight, right?
Yes, he's performing with the 7-piece band, so I'll be there hosting that first.
That is my cousin by way of Monk's Corner, South Carolina. Even though he's from Brooklyn.
All right, well, let's get back in the mix. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051 at DJ Envy. If you want those Keisha Cole tickets, call 105 right now. Let's go. Almost home. Mariah Carey. What you guys thought?
I thought it was kind of fresh, actually. It sounded hype to me.
Yeah?
It didn't sound like her.
Yeah, it didn't sound like
that's
Mariah.
Carey. I thought you
Mariah?
made a mistake.
Yeah, that didn't sound like Mariah at all. But it's kind of fresh. I mean, it sounds like Sunday morning on my way to church music.
Nah, it sounds like you just won the Super Bowl or...
No, that's Sunday morning on my way to church music.
Or you just won American Idol and you're almost home, you're almost there.
No, you get in your car and you used to listening to Gucci Mane and Flocka and Uncle Murder, but you say to yourself, you know what, I am going to church. Let me throw something else on. So you put the radio on and that record happens to be on, so you turn it on loud and pull up in the parking lot on Sunday. Not me, though. I just pull up bumping Jeezy. That's how I do. WWJD, what would Jeezy do?
All right, well, shout out to Mariah Carey. If you missed our K. Michelle interview, if you want to see that again, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club.
That was a great interview, by the way.
All right.
Interview with K. Michelle.
You can see the full interview. Shout out to everybody that was out in Houston with me, All-Star that I ran into out there. Shout out to you guys. Had a great time out in Houston. Cherry Martinez is up next year. Next year to win $1,000 and possibly $50,000. That's a grand prize, so you don't want to miss it. And call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get to check out Waka Flocka and Friends live in concert, BB King's this Thursday for a thank you to Hip Hop Benefit and Sandy Relief. All right, tickets.
Shout out to Flocka. I'm going to that. Me and Flocka drink the same thing, which is Remy V. We both enjoy white Remy, so I'm going out there to get drunk with Flocka.
All right, well, Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets. And Charlamagne.
Yes.
Today is what, February 20th? February 19th?
This ain't over yet.
19th?
We still doing this Black History Month
Still
thing?
Black History, bro.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, yeah, we've been honoring new Black History Month legends and new Black History Month moments all throughout the month of February. So here's a new Black History Month legend.
The Breakfast Club presents a new Black History Month legend.
Atlanta rapper Shorty Low, founder of D4L, became a new Black History legend last year when he decided to do a reality show called All My Baby Mamas, focusing on his 11 kids from 10 different baby mamas.
My third child is Brittany Pickens. The fourth is Kiana Hill. The fifth is Jaquela Turner. Let me think. I skipped over boy. Yeah, I skipped over Carlos. Carlos come after Kiki.
Sadly, this show will never see the light of day due to protests and petitions with people saying this show is stereotypical. I don't understand the stereotypical part because it can't be stereotypical if it's actually somebody's reality. This is actually Shorty Lowe's reality, people, but gladly, he will forever be honored as one of the greatest black baby daddies of all time. Salute Shorty Lowe, a new Black History Month legend.
And that was another new Black History Month legend, courtesy of The Breakfast Club.
All right. That's right.
And shout out to Envy with his People's Choice mix today. You did go extra hard today.
He ain't play that J. Cole Power Trip, though, and a lot of people did request that.
No, they did. Only you requested
So once
it.
again,
No.
you did not play the choice.
So what request did you play?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I think you're probably going to play that anyway.
Yeah, who requested that?
I don't know their name.
Just because people say you and Drake look alike?
Shut I don't look
No,
like
him
Drake.
and Drake act alike.
No, I do not
They say
look
y'all got the
like
same
Drake.
eyebrows.
No, I do not look like Drake.
Sensitive asses.
Nope.
Thin skin.
No, actually, no.
Suicidal.
Never.
Mentally disturbed.
Nope.
Always complain, my friends don't like me. I don't have any real friends.
Same hand movements.
Nope. Same money, though. You can say same money, though.
You guys are both what we like to call simps.
Same money.
You know what a simp
You're going to put
is?
everything out there. Just say same money, too.
You know Drake don't make any money off his album sales because he's getting raped by
Who's extorting
Young
you,
Money.
Envy?
I'm about to hear you
I'm just
bastard.
saying, I mean, if you want to, yeah, who is extorting you? Because Drake is getting extorted out here in the street.
Clue.
Allegedly.
Oh my goodness.
Pay it forward.
Seven Storm been extorting Envy for years. shout
You gotta pay it forward.
Shout out to Webb. Clue. Right. You keep your hand in his pocket, Webb and Clue. Shout out to those guys.
Those are my family over there. Shout out to Web.
Yeah, you better say that's your family. You're hanging off the
What up?
roof of the Empire State Building. Make sure them payments on time, boy.
Is anything in your name?
Everything's in my name.
Paperwork.
Nobody takes nothing from me. Nothing.
Just make sure them
Not a
payments on
dollar,
time,
not a
boy.
dime, not a red cent. And it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.